Yeah, I don't know where we're going, but right now, all I know is that we've got to do everything that we can to save this country, because right now it feels like we're going to hell, and it doesn't seem like we have a way back. I actually had to leave a congressional delegation trip where we were I was in London at the time with the Judiciary Committee, and it is very frightening to see how much influence this terrible regime is having, not just in this country, but on other countries. It is also terrible that our friends don't know if we can be good friends. We know that Canada is upset with us. We know that Mexico is upset with us. So the only thing that I know is that democracy is hanging by a thread, if that much. And so I do believe that we need to do everything that we can in this moment. And ultimately, the history books will write kindly about us, and we'll see what they write about the other side. Yeah, I don't know where we're going, but right now...
Mexico's mad at us?
Yeah, she's basically... Mexico's mad because they don't want to take their illegals back. So we tariffing them. Got to pay the tariff.
I don't see that as such a crazy thing.
Canada's mad because they keep trying to flip stuff in their favor. They keep trying to flip stuff and oppose Trump. You know why I like Trump? Because if we're going to be the most powerful nation and you're going to be our ally, you can't get over on us. It has to be beneficial for both of us. And for too long, our government officials have allowed these other countries to get over on us. So I'm actually really happy that we have a leader that's putting his foot down and putting things back in our favor.
I'm not worried about Canada or
Me either,
Mexico.
because neither of them can help us with anything. We just help them, honestly.
Mexico causes more problems for us than they solve. All these cartel people and drugs they letting come in our country.
Was it Schumer? Y'all remember when he came out with the avocado?
Avocado, yeah.
This is what we're the avocado.
I'll give up a couple of those for some less murderers.
We do get avocados from Mexico. Seen the commercial.
Avocados from Mexico.
I was just about to say that.
Anyways, so Greg Abbott.
Yeah. So about this,
he's trying to arrest 51 Democrats?
So they left the state so they wouldn't have to vote on something?
Yes, they're actually in Illinois right now. And Illinois is a state that gerrymandered for their districts. So they're all in Illinois right now to try to take a stand to avoid voting on the Texas redistricting. There's actually some videos in the DMs of them speaking. They're there with their buddy J.B. Pritzker.
You know, the Democrats find a way to get out of these votes, just like Jamal with the fire alarm and now this.
Wow, so the Supreme Court is considering banning racially based conditional district maps.
Yeah, so
that is racism.
Jasmine Crockett was actually advocating for that.
Isn't that racism?
Yes.
We're gonna racially make zones, right? And if y'all are the same race, y'all are in that zone. That's racism.
Basically, they were going to make it where certain races would have more say-so in who's representing them rather than relying on voting in democracy.
Voting in democracy is the definition of democracy. This is America. What America votes for, America gets. I don't see why we should group all one demographic together so that they can come together and make it. That doesn't make sense. What the people in that district want, the people in that district want. And the district should not be one race. This is America. We all here together.
And their argument is so they can have a voice.
Yeah.
They just want more House seats. Everything at the end of the day, it boils down to House seats. The illegal immigrants, black people, the Democrats don't care about nothing. They care about power. Anything that can mess with their power is what they're going to fight against.
Can I pause real quick? Yeah, I do have a clip of the Democrats in Illinois. I have two of her and of Pritzker where they talked about
I'm a lawyer.
The warrants.
I'm a lawyer. A part of my practice is criminal defense work. There is no felony in the Texas Penal Code for what he says. So respectfully, he's making up some shit, okay? He's trying to get sound bites, and he has no legal mechanism. And if he did, subpoenas from Texas don't work in New York, so he gonna come get us how? Subpoenas in Texas don't work in Chicago. He's gonna come get us how? So
with a warrant?
Let me be clear. He's putting up smoke and mirrors, and I'm hopeful that the media doesn't follow that. I will also say this.
You're running, and she says, I'm in a state where he can't come get us.
Yeah, they ran.
How's he going to come get us?
Let's pull up his statement. What did he have to say about this?
He's not serious. Hey, man, this guy, what's his name again?
Clarence Thomas.
Clarence Thomas is a GOAT.
Triple OG.
I don't understand why people hate Clarence Thomas so much. You guys are mad that he's good at his job.
Exactly. He doesn't vote how he's told to vote.
That's above it.
He votes what he thinks.
Here is Governor Abbott's official statement. He said he will take steps to remove Texas House any Democrats who refuse to show up to work tomorrow by 3 p.m. So you're going to be removed from the House.
Wow.
Democrats are refusing to show up because they're breaking quorum to not vote on the Texas maps, the map redistricting that could give Republicans 5 more seats in the U.S. House of Representatives.
Trying to put cases on their ass.
This is his official statement.
Why
It
are y'all not
says,
showing up?
The
That's
derelict,
so crazy.
We
the
know
derelict Democrat House members must return to Texas and be in attendance when the House reconvenes at 3 p.m. on Monday, August the 4th. For any member who fails to do so, I will invoke Texas Attorney General Opinion number KP0382 to remove the missing Democrats from membership in the Texas House.
I think that's a pretty easy thing. You don't come, you don't vote, then you get removed because that's your job.
It says he'll also pursue felony charges.
They still moved forward with their efforts to try to suppress the possibility of a free and fair election in Texas. This is what they do. But the Texas Democrats were successful in reducing the extreme nature of what was being proposed. But this moment does require, an extraordinary response, because this is an extraordinary act that Republicans have been ordered to undertake to try to gerrymander the Texas congressional map as part of an effort to rig the midterm elections. Wolf, that's what this is all about, because Donald Trump, House Republicans, and the Texas Republican Party, they're all running scared because they have failed the American people.
Then why y'all fleeing the state? If they want to scare, why are y'all fleeing the state? Sorry about that, but damn.
That is a fact, because why did they flee the state? Why are people moving to Texas if Texas has failed the American people? Why are y'all running from voting if they failed? Why is Florida thinking about doing the same thing to add 1 seat?
What state is bro from?
Hakeem, New York.
Oh, great place there, huh?
That's why I say I'm not worried about New York. All them liberal cities, they not doing good. So it's no sense
Y'all
to even worry about them. They talking about Mexico and Canada. Y'all ain't doing good.
Y'all seen the clip where Hakeem was like, the Republicans are trying to change the seats to rig the election. And he was like, well, if we do it, we're trying to ensure fair elections. Y'all seen that clip?
What?
Oh yeah.
Let's take a
gotta run that.
pause and look at the people behind Jasmine Crockett.
Whoa.
The people that support Jasmine.
Do what this legislature is consistently been found to be guilty of doing, which is to make sure that they can do an overemphasis of Anglo voices in this state. Only 40% of this state is Anglo, yet somehow we have more than 60% of our seats that are elected by Anglo majority districts. As I said in 2021, as I argued against these maps, the math ain't mathing.
What is that? What is Anglo?
White people, Anglo-Saxon. Means it's a white majority.
Well, Jasmine, it's time to go be a lawyer.
Yeah, Jasmine Crockett says the new district of Texas will draw her out of her district. That's what the map stands to look like.
Bro, seeing the Houston map, they're literally letting all black people vote
Together.
That's crazy.
To me, remember whenever we learned about how in Chicago, the redlining and all that, and how that is blatant racism? Wouldn't it be the same thing here? We're getting sections, we're drawing sections in the city, in a state where we're all here together, but we're drawing it right where all the black people live. That doesn't make sense, because this could affect other things than elections too, because it's a district. There's probably school districts getting involved in this and all types of different things. So I don't think it's good. Y'all know me. I'm for bringing everyone together. I don't think separation of races, segregation on any level is wrong.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's what they're advocating for,
Yeah.
literally. And they still haven't helped
This is-
their cities.
The
That's the most problem. That's the biggest problem.
the party that's so for inclusivity and ending racism wants segregation.
While Donald Trump and his co-conspirator, Greg Abbott, erode our democracy and drag us toward authoritarianism.
Yeah.
Get it out, sister.
Now, what Texas and Republican states are doing at the direction of Donald Trump, I say is nothing short of a legal insurrection against our capital.
Y'all wearing that word
Legal
out.
meaning they're using the legal process. Does not mean it's legal, and it must be stopped. If Republicans are willing to rewrite these rules to give themselves an advantage, then they're leaving us no choice. We must do the same. There's a phrase, you have to fight fire with fire. That is a true statement of
That
how
is
we're
not
feeling right now.
what you do.
And as I've said, another overused but applicable phrase, all's fair in love and war. That's why I'm exploring with our leaders every option to redraw our state congressional lines as soon as possible.
Oh, wow.
While Donald Trump and his co-
Y'all want to do it? Well, we're gonna do it too.
It's interesting because Gavin Newsom was also talking about he was going to do it, redraw the California district. He was going to redraw it like completely blue. And that's like actually a violation of the California Constitution.
Yeah, Gavin was saying, these guys are not playing. They're serious right now.
Yeah, that was when he was talking
buddy,
to Sean Hannity.
Y'all are literally letting illegals vote. Y'all been that playing. Y'all been serious.
Yeah.
So Trump came up with a new scheme, rig the system by ramming through a corrupt mid-decade redistricting plan that would steal 5 congressional seats, silencing millions of voices, especially Black and Latino voters.
See,
Let's
the
be
blacks,
clear, this is not just rigging the system in
they
Texas.
will use y'all.
It's about rigging the system against the rights of all Americans for years to come. Now, Texas
help
Republicans
them.
submitted to the president's orders and took steps to advance Trump's Texas takeover. And while Texas Democrats have been trying to work across the aisle to deliver disaster relief after the devastating floods in central Texas, Republicans chose to use the tragedy as political cover.
What are you doing
to
right
cheat.
now?
That brings us to today. Texas Democrats were left no choice but to leave their home state, block a vote from taking place, and protect their constituents. This is a righteous act of courage. And we can all take a page from these leaders' playbook.
All right, buddy, shut up. Because you know what's pissing me off more?
on, bro.
This went to the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
But they can say that the Republicans got the majority, but you know, hey.
Whatever though. But this is the thing though, bro. This is the typical technique from the left. We have an agenda. We have something we need done. How are we gonna do that? We're gonna use the minorities. We're gonna use Black and brown people. We'll use gay people. We'll use illegal immigrants, and we will pretend to care about them and play on everyone's emotions so that we can get exactly what we want. That is the textbook thing that they do. And if you can't see that, I don't see how it's not hard to see. That is so easy for me to see. Do y'all really think that the Democratic Party cares about y'all? No, they don't. They don't care about you at all.
Because what have they done? I mean, I was going to say, man,
How they helped?
I want to go to Dallas. Actually, we can go to Mo City and ask, what has Al Green, what has Jasmine Crockett, somebody already went to New York where AOC was at, and it's shitty over there. Homeless people everywhere. What have they done for y'all? What have they done for the minorities? They're going to say nothing.
And how many years have Black people and brown people been voting Democrat?
They're blindly voting. So y'all are having blind people vote with illegals vote. I mean, come on, man. You guys just won't have any more power. We already seen this in the presidential election.
Yeah.
The Democrats got sweep. Joe Biden would have got sweep. Y'all don't have a candidate. They're cooked. They're scrambling right now.
They are.
And the Republicans finna take over, and that's what they see right now. The Russia hoax is looking bad. It got so bad they said, he's trying to not drop the Jeffrey Epstein list.
After y'all had it for 4 years and didn't drop it.
Are you kidding me, buddy?
They had it more than 4 years.
How many years y'all had it? Y'all didn't drop
Obama and them, they didn't go get him.
Who did Epstein vote for?
Epstein was actually an avid donor to the Democrat Party.
Wow. And y'all say Trump loved Buddy. Come on, bro.
That's not what y'all think, guys.